Welcome back. I am Priyanka Tyagi, a product manager in the Entra Identity and Network Access team.
Hi, I'm Mamta Kumar and I'm a product manager in the customer experience Entra engineering team focusing on Copilot for security. In this demo, we will show you one of the global Promptbooks, Microsoft user analysis that an IT admin can use to analyze and get a closer look into users in their directory. You can use this Promptbook to analyze users that are either members or guest users in the tenant.
Using the Crossproduct Microsoft User Analysis Promptbook, IT managers and security analysts can get detailed insights on any user. This includes sign-in and authentication data from Entra, device information from Intune, unusual activity details from Purview, and a Defender summary highlighting important detections.
In this demo, I am the IT admin Sandeep Banerjee. In Copilot for Security, I have the Copilot contributor role that enables me to run Copilot for Security prompts. I will also need additional RBAC roles to read data across the different security products.
For this demo, I am Shanti Malala Sekara, an analyst on the IT team, and I have the security reader role. We will be investigating the end user Natasha David. She is just a regular user and does not have any special admin privileges.
This prompt book contains 8 prompts. Our intent is to empower the admin to see a full picture of a user across our Microsoft security products. For this prompt book, we are invoking skills from Entra, Intune, Purview, and Defender.
Okay, let's understand roles and permissions you require for Copilot to look up this information. For the prompt book, you need to activate Security Reader role for Entra, Intune, and Defender prompts, and Insider Risk Management Investigator or Analyst role for the Purview prompts.
Now that I have elevated to the required least privileged roles, let's run this prompt book. I need to provide 2 inputs, the user principal name or UPN of the user, and the duration for which I need Copilot to look up the information. As an IT admin at Woodgrove, I often need to investigate users suspected of doing prohibited activities. With Copilot for Security cross-product prompts, I can seamlessly get a 360-degree view of a user without needing to jump across portals. If anything looks suspicious, there's a handy link to dive deeper into the data. Let's dive into the first prompt. Tell me about the user. Natasha David is a remote employee in our sales department at Woodgrove. She joined our company earlier this year. I can see her job title and both business and mobile phone numbers. Here's a direct link to the user management page for more details. I can also share the session link of this prompt book with my teammate for further investigation.
With the link Sandeep shared, I can get instant access to the prompt book output. I can then go to the user management page on Entra to dive deeper.
Let's dive into the second prompt. What devices are associated with the above user? This lists her Intune managed devices. The device shows a non-compliant status. This is because the device is not meeting the required criteria for the policy Defender for Endpoint Device Risk. This may block Natasha from accessing certain resources due to conditional access policies.
Using the Intune portal link, I can see this device failed the second policy. Promptbooks make us more efficient by reducing the need for multiple clicks across various blades to just a single click on Run. Instead of opening the Intune portal, searching for Natasha under troubleshooting, and then navigating to the device information page, you can get the same details instantly using Copilot for Security.
The third prompt talks about show me the last login for the above user during the last 30 days. Natasha's last sign-in was today and it was a successful attempt. She logged in from Mentor, Ohio and used the Edge browser on her Windows 10 device. We want to ensure our users have strong authentication methods set up. Let's move on to the next prompt. What authentication methods are set up for this user? Natasha has 3 authentication methods in place: a password that she last updated on August 30th, the Microsoft Authenticator app, and Windows Hello. We can verify all this information through this direct link to the authentication methods user registration page. With the strong authentication methods in place, let's check for any unusual or failed login activity for Natasha. The next prompt reveals failed sign-in attempts from Mentor, Ohio and Paris, France. Natasha did not travel to Paris. In case her account was compromised, Natasha's strong authentication methods ensure that her account remains secure. As an admin, it's reassuring to see that when malicious users attempt to access our users' accounts, they are blocked.
In the Entra portal, we can see sign-ins here, use a filter to find failed sign-ins, and navigate to the authentication methods user registration page. That is a few too many clicks. Now, with Copilot for Security, Promptbooks help us expedite repetitive investigations and save the time spent hopping across security products to get these insights.
Let's review Natasha's activity in the audit logs. We can see that Natasha changed her password using password reset. The logs also provide insights into actions I can take to improve our end user experience. Now for the bigger picture. I want to see if Natasha is engaging in any unusual activities with our Woodgrove resources. Our next prompt calls Purview to list her activities during the last 14 days. Copilot reveals Natasha was involved in sequence activity and exfiltration. I wonder what Natasha is up to here. Looks like she downgraded labels of sensitive files on SharePoint, downloaded files from OneDrive, renamed files, and uploaded files to cloud storage. Further, she archived files on her device and uploaded them to cloud storage. She's flagged for exfiltration for uploading files with 8 instances of sensitivity info. I also see that she tried to use a USB drive. I need to investigate further to ensure there is no insider risk threat.
Clicking on the references here, I can see the detailed view in the Purview portal.
Next, let's look at the Defender Identity Summary for Natasha. The summary starts with the user's criticality level: low, medium, high, very high, or not set. This helps me interpret the criticality of the user and decide if adjustments are needed. Misconfigurations in login locations can occur due to inaccurate city or country settings. Highlighting these findings ensures compliance with geodata regulations. Copilot sees that the actual locations the user seems to have logged in from, such as France, Germany, Denmark, Netherlands, and Austria, are different from the user's configured location of Cleveland, United States. So, it recommends that I check these logins to ensure they are legitimate. I can do that by using the contact information at the end of the summary with Natasha or her manager on whether she has been traveling to these locations. The Role Changes section compares the job title and department to the assigned roles and identifies frequent role changes. Further, insights on risks, devices, authentication, and supervisor details alert us to configure policies to strengthen our security posture and direct us to relevant personnel for further investigation. Also, as confirmed through the Intune compliance policy, we can see the non-compliance information presented here.
Such investigations often require deep knowledge of security products, know how to write KQL queries, and reading logs, which can take hours. By then, it might be too late. Promptbooks, powered by Copilot for Security, help us secure systems quickly and build expertise by guiding us throughout the process.
Thanks for joining us to learn about our Microsoft User Analysis Global Promptbook in Copilot for Security.
To learn more, check out our other videos. Thanks for joining us. We hope you found this helpful.